Hi, this is Cindy Lavoie, partner at Sound Web Solutions, where we make your website work for your business. And I'm here talking about Google Local Search and how you can make it easy for your customers to find your listing in the Local 7-Pack from Google. When people search for a local business today, we know from research that they go to an internet search engine more than they go to Yellow Pages or White Pages. And when they do an internet search, more often than not, they're using Google, which accounts for over 70% of searches in the US today. When a searcher types in a local business category, say a roofing contractor, Google will display the top 7 businesses of that type in your area, alongside a map showing where they're located. This is known as the 7-Pack of local search. 90% of searchers will choose one of the listings in this 7-Pack without looking any further. So the big question, of course, is how can you get your business listed in this 7-Pack in your geographic area? Let's see how it works. Okay, my car is in need of a paint job, so I'm going to go search for an auto paint shop in my home city of Seattle, Washington. Here's what I get. Here's the 7-Pack, and these red balloons on the map show where each of the businesses in the 7-Pack is located. Here are some things I'd like you to notice. Some of these businesses have a website, and this listing here will take you right to it. Lots of them have customer reviews, so you can see what people are saying about them. And also you can see the review site that Google has pulled it from. Some don't actually have a website, and Google will take you instead to something called the Google Place page. We can look at this example of Hammer Auto Rebuild. They unfortunately have a rather unsatisfied customer. Let's take a closer look at a Google Place page. This one for Hari's Lake City Collision. A Google Place page is an alternative to your regular website, a place customers or prospects can go when they're looking to find a local business of your type. The focus is on a brief overview of the business, where it's located, how to get there, and what others have said about it. It's essentially a quick reference guide. It's important to understand that this is a template created by Google for a collection of data that Google has assembled. Some of it from you, some of it from other sources. Unlike your website, you don't have total control over this, but you can exert some control. Okay, first thing to notice, Hari's listing is owner verified. It's a smart move by Hari's because it's the first step in taking control of their content and reputation in this much used web presence. It's a very easy step that many businesses do not take, and we'll see in a minute what can happen when you don't. Okay, let's look at the things that you can control in this listing. A link to your website, where visitors can go and see the content that you do have control over. Categories, which are owner selected, and they help Google categorize you in searches. Your hours of operation, business description, details, or at least some of the details. Photos and videos you can upload, and coupons or special offers. And here's the information that Google assembles outside of your control. Number 1, a map and directions to help customers find you. Number 2, transit, where they make suggestions for how people can travel to your address on public transportation. Number 3, reviews. They scrape lots of different reviews sites where customers have mentioned your business or given an opinion about your business, and Google collects that information and references it here. And then finally, nearby places of interests, which are assembled from your address compared to other public addresses. So while you cannot control or change this information, you can at least put it in context by making sure the information you do control is complete, informative, and compelling for your visitors. Okay, now let's see what happens when you don't claim your listing. Because remember, Google will still make information about your business available, even if you're not there to confirm it. Okay, here's what Collision Specialties looks like to visitors. Business owner, question mark, looks like nobody's home. No reviews. Of course, this isn't in your control, but if you're paying attention, chances are you can also remind your customers to write some reviews for you. No hours, no description, no photos, details. or even a website link. Yikes, I think I should call these guys. Notice that they don't have a website, so I'm going to look up some roofing contractors in Somerville, New Jersey. Because this is a smaller town, only one appears to have reviews written about them. And he also appears to have claimed his listing, so it looks like he's paying attention, he's on the ball. Lots of reviews, and from a diversity of sources, which is a good thing in Google's eyes. Now you'll notice not all reviews are good, which is not surprising because after all, businesses are human. But you can see when a negative review is seen in the context of other good reviews in a site where the owner is obviously paying attention and on top of things, it carries a lot less negative message. So, what can you do to help your customers find you at your best in the local 7-pack, where they're likely to be looking for a business like yours? Okay, first of all, claim your listing. It's free, why not? And especially if you don't have a website, it's a great alternative to offer potential customers. Even if you do have a website, here's another place for prospects to find you, and you can point them to your website for more information. Second, fill out the entire page, including something in every field. Add photos, videos, coupons, business description, hours, categories, etc. The more you can supply, the more your customers will know about you. And number 3, encourage your existing customers to give you reviews. They can fill out reviews directly on Google, or they can go to any number of local review sites, Yelp, CitySearch, Yahoo, etc. And Google will pick up that information and reflect it here in their place page. So it's really important to get reviews, and more often than not, Google looks favorably on sites that have lots of reviews and tends to rank them more highly in the 7-pack. Finally, check back periodically on your listing. Google will be updating it as they find new information about you across the web. You don't have complete control, but you should be aware of what your customers and prospects are seeing and saying, and influence it where you can.